Hello there, and welcome to another edition of Citizen Academy's Grand Tour Series. Today, we're going to be looking at the Aeroview Hangar, which is sort of the next step up from the Southland Hangar, which I reviewed last time. And it's just going to be a walking tour, so let's start walking. Boy, I'd love to give a tour of this ship right now, but oh well. Later. So this hangar, the Aeroview, as you can see, is much, much brighter and has a perceived greater volume than the Southland hangar. It's a lot cleaner as well. Much more cleaner look, much more modern look. No cables lying all over the place, no sparks flying from the ceiling, that sort of thing. It's definitely a step up, if that's your style. Some storage crates, which haven't been unpacked yet. These, I believe, are parking areas for like ground-based vehicles. And this is some of my excuse me. This is some of my hangar flair, my liquor cabinet, and my aquarium. And I'll be doing a hangar flare video at some other time. But I wanted to show something I discovered about the liquor cabinet. Now there's something called a Mobiglass device, which is basically a computer and communication device that you wear on your wrist. And if you crouch down and you look at this sign here, and right down here, it says, uses Mobiglass technology. Now, I wonder what that could mean as it relates to a liquor cabinet. Maybe it's talking about these things right here, these display panels, but not sure. Warning. Okay. This is another one of those doors that was formerly inactivated. And I want to show you something about these doors. Okay, you may have not seen it, but there's a large flash of light in the center of the door as it opens up. And here's sort of a slow-mo video of that taking place. All right, now keep your eye on the center of the door where the two left and right sections come together. Did you see that? Let me show it to you again. Here, I'll point it out. Right at this section right here. So there is, what I'm thinking is, That spark is coming from right on this surface and on the opposite side over there. I think that area right there is a electromagnet. And that spark that you were seeing is a pulse being sent to reverse the polarity so that these two doors can separate out. So now it's locked mechanically and electronically sealed. Then when you go up to it, you get that little spark. I know it's not the most earth-shattering Star Citizen news, but still, these days we need to grab every little bit of extra data we can, just to keep us excited. That is all. This is similar to the sort of the foyer area in the Southland hangar. It even has my planetary artifact in the same location. Now, in my review of the Southland hangar, I mentioned that this may be an access to like a private office where all your weapons and all your armor and various tools are located. But then somebody left me a comment and said, no, this is an elevator that leads to your friends' hangars in the local area. I can't make out what that says. But that would make sense, though. Yeah, this is, watch your step, this is an elevator, as indicated by the two arrows going up and down. But this is the door that leads out into the city. And to allow access of ground-based vehicles to come into your hangar and go through the doors and go through these doors and unload any cargo that you may have brought in. Then go back out through these doors and through those doors out into the city to deliver goods to factories and whatnot. Warning, electric panel. Open, auto, and close. Those will eventually be actually functional panels. Same thing as over there. There was something... Oh yeah, over here. I'm going to crawl down. I can't crawl down into here, but I just want to show you all the detail that's down below here of stuff that nobody would even see, and yet Cloud Imperium Games added a whole mess of detail anyway. There's even a warning sticker right there that nobody would ever see, but they put it there regardless. All that detail down in there. It's pretty amazing. They really have an eye for detail. And these are the main doors that lead outward. And I'm not sure how these actually open, because they have these round things here, 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 and here attached to the doors. And that is attached to the frame of the door. And this is attached down into here. So how do these doors open? Oh, let's go over this way. I'm not sure what this does, but it sure looks cool. Oh, and this here is a service ladder that goes all the way to the top that you cannot use currently. And these things, if you can hear me, I'm thinking these are... It's some kind of generator or an air pump. That's better. It's some kind of generator or air pump to maintain the atmosphere inside the hangar here. That's the best guess I can come up with. Sure is impressive. Here's my Cutlass Blue, which I'll be giving a analysis of at a future date. Nice. I like how these circular glass doors slide up and down. That's pretty cool. Very elegant. I also like these fume effects coming from the ceiling here. Looks like some sort of steam, perhaps to maintain the proper humidity inside the hangar. Another cool effect right there. And here's a nice view of the entire hangar. When you have more ships in here, of course, the hangar expands out to a much larger area. Oh yeah, okay. So he says parking zone down there. So that is for ground-based vehicles. That right there looks like an observation area. It's not connected to my office upstairs. It looks like there's just enough room for one person to sit down there and keep an eye on what's going on down here. And there's one on the opposite side as well. I like how all this is detailed right here. Very cool looking indeed. Okay, let's step inside my office. Aeroview. Now when I walk in here, I'm going to look off to the right at all the computer panels coming up on the at the computer stations. Well, you'll see. Just watch this. That is pretty cool. And this is the main office. for the Aeroview Hangar. This doesn't work right now, but it will eventually. Very nicely detailed door. So I'll give you an overall view of this whole area here. Great attention to detail. This is my jukebox. Part of the hangar flair. See, these computer systems are much more modern looking than the one in the Southland hangar. Oh, and also, let me get crouched down here like this. I wonder what these pedals down here are for. They are pedals. See, they have that little rod on the back of them that goes into the chassis here. Interesting. Oh, look at all the detail back in here, too. Whoops. Whoa, what happened? Wow, that was weird. Okay, back to first person view. There's a glitch down here. And what happened is I ended up flipping onto my back. That was weird. I'm going to leave it in the video. That was pretty cool. This looks like some sort of navigation panel. Judging by this thing right here. Caution, protective gear must be worn at all times. Oh shoot, I forgot to bring mine. Look at the detail on something like this. And this isn't just, again, like I mentioned in my Southland hangar video, this isn't just a painted surface. I mean, you can tell these pipes here are in front of that larger black pipe in the background. See how it shifts like that? Right there? See that? So these are actual 3D objects inside here instead of just a painted surface to make it look like that. And you'll find that all over the hangars. All of them have that same attention to detail. Liquid content. Oh, okay. Pressurized content. Okay. Open up, thank you. Running is good for you. Oh, there's my calendar. Oh, shoot, I gotta wait for the stupid elevator again. Okay. Now that is cool. And down we go. Okay, what else is there to show you? Let's take a look up here. This is another central elevator. Whoops. So that is the office area up there. It's pretty small, I have to admit. But this is sort of a mid-range hangar, so you're not going to get many frills. Although this is definitely, like I said, the Aeroview is a much larger step up from the Southland hangar. Well, folks, that is about it. Just a real simple video to show you what the Aeroview hangar is all about. One last little pan around just to show you. The air in this hangar is also much cleaner looking. There isn't as much of an atmospheric effect as you had in the Southland hangar, which I like. Well, that is it. Hope you enjoyed it. If you have any feedback on this video, please leave me a comment. And if you really want to show support for Citizen Academy, please click on that little red subscribe button down below there. As always, this is Citizen Academy, wishing all of you fame and fortune in the verse.